Silence is rarely empty. It is usually just waiting to be filled. For Elias, a freelance audio forensic specialist, silence was a canvas. His apartment was a fortress of isolation, its walls packed with dense soundproofing foam that absorbed the chaos of the city outside. He worked almost exclusively at night, preferring his workspace cloaked in pitch-black shadows, illuminated only by the vibrant pops of neon green and crimson bleeding from the LED equalizers on his monitors. His latest commission was a highly degraded cassette tape from a 1984 cold case murder. The anonymous client paid handsomely, asking only that Elias isolate the whispered confession of the prime suspect from the heavy, corrupted hiss of the aging magnetic tape. Elias slipped on his noise-cancelling headphones, plunging himself into the static of the past. For hours, he meticulously stripped away layers of audio artifacting. The hum of an old air conditioner, the shuffle of papers, the low drone of fluorescent lights. Finally, the suspect's voice emerged, a raspy, hesitant whisper. But as Elias boosted the gain to clarify the words, a strange auditory anomaly drifted up from the background track. It was a dog barking, followed immediately by a sharp electronic beep. Elias froze. His eyes darted away from his screens. Down the hall, his neighbour's terrier had just barked. On his kitchen counter, his microwave had just beeped to signal his coffee was ready. A cold dread pulled in his stomach. The background noise on a 40-year-old police interrogation tape was a live feed of his current environment. Paranoia struck instantly. Elias ripped the headphones off, his mind racing through the logical explanations. Someone had bugged his apartment. This wasn't a cold case, it was an elaborate psychological trap. He began tearing through his living room, overturning books and unscrewing light switch plates, searching for hidden transmitters. But the soundproof walls offered no answers, only a claustrophobic, deadened silence. Desperate for a clue, Elias returned to his desk and put the headphones back on. The tape was still running, but the audio had shifted. The suspect was no longer talking to a 1984 detective. The raspy voice dropped to a crystal-clear, static-free whisper right in Elias's ear. "You missed a camera, Elias. Look at the air vent." Before Elias could process the impossibility of the threat, a loud metallic clack echoed through the apartment. His heavy steel door, wired to a modern smart lock system, had engaged the deadbolt from the outside. The keypad glowed a vibrant, angry red. He was trapped. The sanctuary he had built to keep the noise out had become a tomb where no one could hear him scream. On the tape, the voice began to speak again, but it was no longer confessing to a past crime. It was narrating a murder in real time. "He stands frozen by the desk," the voice whispered, tracking Elias's every breath. He doesn't realize the front door was just a distraction. Suddenly, the heavy, deliberate thud of a boot echoed through the headphones, but this time, it was accompanied by a physical vibration in the floorboards. The footsteps weren't just in the recording, they were coming from the hallway outside his bedroom. The pitch-black shadows of the apartment seemed to close in around him. With no way out and no weapon to defend himself, Elias's eyes locked onto his monitor. His only advantage was the vibrant, spiking wavelengths on his audio visualizer. If he was going to survive the night, he would have to use his equipment to track the invisible intruder stalking him in the dark.